Jimi Disu. Right. You know, tomorrow I said that we're going to bring my big egbo in the profession who wrote this very you needed to have been alive and around at that time. This column in a paper called Lagos Weekend, and it was called Walkabout. You wouldn't believe that it was this year that I got to know that Walkabout was actually Prince Falodun, who was 80 on Tuesday and will be here tomorrow. He called me last night, but I won't tell you what we discussed. But waking up this morning, I was still laughing. Very humorous. Back in the day, there wasn't much attention to radio. Because in those days, I think we had just Radio Nigeria. And later we had, I think around 80, whatever it is, we had Radio Nigeria 2. I don't even think we had Radio Lagos in the 70s. I'm not too sure. Okay, Radio Lagos was by Jack Onday. Yes. I'm not even sure we had LTV8. I need to check my history books. It appears as if it was late Governor Jack Onday who set up those two. How time flies. So tomorrow I'll be going down memory lane with him. It's very, very, his spirits are up in spite of his condition. He lost his sight and so on and so forth. And but his spirits are up. So especially for the older ones, you're going to be catching a lot of fun tomorrow with Walkabout. Okay, I promise you today that I haven't had. It's been a while that we've had time to talk to ourselves. Mess around, talk a bit of politics, a bit of personal, this and that. And out of sheer laziness that I don't have a guest today, because sometimes you get overwhelmed on this job. I said, fair enough, we'll have an open mic where we'll open up our mics and you can talk about anything within reason. Even if you are going to talk about anything, there's a way you couch it. I'm sure you listen to me sometimes, me and Oga Kwata Kwata here. And there's more insinuation than fact. You see, there is more strength in what you don't say than in what you say. That is an art that people need to learn to develop, where you don't say, like they will say locally, it is not from my mouth. That. Okay, so we'll open up our mics. I'd like you to set the pace. But the story that we couldn't take this morning, I'd like to read now. This story was in the Punch, page 20. And it says, we will win Kano by hook or crook, APC chairman. We will win Kano by hook or crook. The Kano state chairman of the APC, Abdullahi Abbas, said the party would capture the state in the forthcoming governorship election by hook or crook. And he spoke on Wednesday at the flag off of the party's campaign in Gaya. And he's quoted as saying that people are saying that I should stop saying the APC will capture Kano by hook or crook. I want to tell this gathering that the APC will capture Kano by hook or crook. We have today demonstrated our resolve of winning the election from top to bottom. You remember the famous statement? Top to bottom. Top to bottom. And so he says, part of what I'd like you to react to if a politician says he's going to win Kano. Now remember how important Kano is to our own central resolve. So if the chairman there says that he'll win it by hook, I think he should know the meaning of hook or crook. Abi Sheriff.
So that's what I was trying. I was trying to give him that excuse that maybe he saw the crowd the other day when they had their rally, so he was thinking that there's no way they are not going to win. Maybe that's what he's referring to.
No, but
then he should know, because he said that people had been telling him to not say that, and he's saying that you read it now. He said people have been telling him not to say by hook,
yes,
but he will say it again that he would. So he knows exactly what he's talking about, and I think he should be picked up. Not just picked up, it should be picked up, detained, and interrogated. Because apparently somebody like that, if you can say something like that means he has a plan.
Do you think that plan would reflect at the center?
Reflect how?
If he will win Kano gubernatorial by hook or crook, don't you think that would also apply to the central bid? That's the presidential bid.
I don't know.
Of course not.
I really don't know.
Okay, what do you guess?
Because
If he can deliver,
Yes, sir.
If he can deliver by hook or crook, gubernatorial, the same thing will apply.
Is he talking about gubernatorial or presidential?
He's talking about gubernatorial. But he's the chairman of the party in the state.
Is he saying the same thing for both?
And when the spokesperson of the party keeps saying that the jungle is, I don't know why he uses that word. The jungle is maturing. I'd like to put a phone call through to Festus to tell him that, Festus, this is not about a fight. The way Festus is going, you'd think that he's quarreling with everybody and he's boasting. You shall see, the jungle is maturing. Festus, your job is to find as many people that you can, the converted,
drag into the party.
You can drag into the party. So you must have a softer tone and an appealing tone. And sell. No, every time I hear the jungle is maturing, see the crowd. I mean, come on. So if he says that by hook or by crook, it can also apply to the center.
Yeah, I agree in that sense. I even thought that he was talking about the APC generally. That's why I was asking you, what do you mean by center?
He said that they will capture in the forthcoming gubernatorial election.
Gubernatorial, okay.
I would have ignored him, but he's also the chairman of the party.
Yeah,
in the state.
It's the same playbook they will use for the presidential election as well.
Is that why? Do you think that some of our politicians have a master plan behind the norm, where you find them, instead of appealing to people to come, they're very boastful about it. That if you go to Facebook, for example, a lot of their followers I keep being abused left, right, and center, whether you like it or not. Whatever the revelation, we are going to win. We are going to do this, I laugh at such things. But do you think that there is something sinister that you and I don't know that could produce the results?
I don't know.
And you don't want to think about it.
I don't know. But what I do know is that Nigerian politicians, there is such a breed, and they can do, and they can do anything to get to power. Anything. Think of the weirdest thing anybody can do for power. Nigerian politicians can do it.
Not just that. Nigerian politicians have one interest and one interest only, and that is theirs. And so they don't mind doing the wrong thing insistently and repeatedly for as long as it's going to benefit them.
Even the good people amongst them. Now, let me tell you how this works, right? So the good ones amongst them may not be part of the wrongdoings and all of that, but if it favors them, they will take the favor.
Yes, and they'll stand by to benefit.
Yes, they will benefit. They will not condemn. They will not stop the other ones from doing those bad things.
The funniest one and the most pathetic is that if you're close to them, you hear something like, hey, I know more now. We know what we're doing, but I'm going to benefit.
Yeah. That's it. Interest, like you said. Interest.
Yes, interest. Okay, we don't want to do much of the talking. This is an open mic.
What do you think about the new naira notes?
Do we have new naira notes or new color of the naira notes?
New design.
It's not the design, it's just change of color. Maybe
they said it now has, so what I heard the president, what he said is that the new note now, the new notes have special security features.
Okay, don't you think that because the new notes are still a reflection of the old notes, it might cause confusion, especially in the rural areas? Because I when in the history of redesigning notes that I have seen here and in other countries, the design and everything is different.
So this is what came to mind when that news came out yesterday, and I'm going to say it on the radio. I am guessing, this is my own conspiracy theory, right? I am guessing that there was a new design, a completely new design for each of those notes.
But then what?
But then perhaps it got compromised and it was late. The timeline, they couldn't meet up. Then they decided to push this one.
Also, if you had a new design, remember that there's been controversy about Arabic. Yes,
imprints on the notes.
And then maybe like you rightly said, the new design probably had some other persons.
Yeah.
Okay. So probably had some other persons, and it would have become controversial. So they said, wait a minute, let's just leave the design and just change the color and the texture of the paper. But I think it should be done every 3 years. And it should be seamless.
The CBN Act state that it can be done 5 to 8 years, but we've not done it
every
for
3-4 years, and it should be seamless. Because people should be discouraged from this art of keeping bags of money at home. I can't imagine for the life of me. With America, for example, a lot of the criminals will be keeping hard currency, even in their own countries. Only God knows how many bags of dollar notes you would have in Nigeria here, considering, for example, what happened at the party conventions. Yeah,
I think people will probably many people will have vaults in their homes, especially the bad
There's
guys.
one. There was somebody who I know fairly well who died. I won't mention his name. He's from the east and died suddenly, and the children were fighting over what they could see. And when they went back home, somebody hinted them that, you see that soak away there, it's not a soak away. It's just designed to look at open it. When they opened it, the quarrel ended. The lawyers just told them, it is what you have here. You just give us our own fees and some bonuses. You guys go and share this thing. Or else all of us were going to lose. What a thing. It was in Rockers. Yes, if you watched there's a lot of satire in this movie. What's the name of this movie? This famous movie.
Is that foreign, local?
Local movie, yeah.
There are plenty of them.
The one that Shola Chobowale is in.
King of Boys.
King of Boys.
Okay.
You remember in King of Boys, there was a layer of whatever.
There was so many silent, subtle messages. In that movie. Yeah.
Which includes even how the lady became governor.
Yeah. There's so many subtle messages. I mean, shout out to the writer of that movie. I mean, that person, I don't know who you are.
It wasn't the Kemi that wrote it.
I mean the real writer. No offense, though, but yeah.
What do you mean by real writer?
Let's open up the phone lines.
Yeah. I'm the one who should open up the phone lines. I'm not ready. What do you mean by real writer? Okay, our lines are buzzing. Let's take the first caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Chris. How are you?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Uncle Jimmy, this morning, 1:45, I'm at the filling station.
What?
With the mind that I will get maybe the third car to get into the station.
Really?
I find myself by the Pale Club Gate to the filling station on that Kingsway Road.
You were there at 1 o'clock?
Yes, 1:45, sir.
Okay, you don't buy now?
Yes, I don't buy. Around to 8, I got fuel.
Jesus Christ.
So, for me, I want to ask Nigerians, those that promised 2015 and 2019, they will be refinery, they will do that. I want to hear what they will tell us, then we'll make sure they keep to that promise. Thank you.
Okay, just ran away. I was going to ask him from 1 o'clock at the middle of the night till 8. You know that in the past, 1 or 2 people had died on the queue. Yes, there was one gentleman who died. He just slumped. Oh, wow. Why would he just slump? If you've been... And don't forget, from that 1 o'clock, it might not be sleeping in his car. They'll be struggling, fighting, jerry cans, throwing up and throwing down. Well, again and again and again, next year provides an opportunity. If you like, you take it. If you like, you don't. Let's pick the next call.
Yes, sir.
Hello, good morning. Baba Chioma, I don't know. Well, we cannot be calling you Kelvin. What's your Nigerian name, self?
My Nigerian name again.
You said what?
He doesn't have Nigerian.
Who told me my Nigerian name again?
Is your Nigerian name Kelvin? Like when they pour palm oil, everything for your mouth, when you be baby, put alligator pepper, everything. Did they say we'll name you Kelvin?
That is a slave name. Now, you know that already. Now, don't walk me up this one, Uncle Jimmy.
Okay.
That is a slave name. Sorry if I greet you.
Okay. No vex.
You see, the fuel queues will continue. And the shenanigans of this construction of roads at the same time will continue in Lagos.
Yes.
Until we have a leader that has not a borrowed eye. What we have now in Nigeria, in all levels of leadership, is leadership with a borrowed eye. Apologies to the great Anikulapo.
Yes.
As long as there's a borrowed eye leadership, that will make me on Saturday now not be able to come out of my house, even to have a party that day. That will make us in this 21st century, when the world is moving forward, we are still looking for oil. That the world is jettisoning that level of oil. We are still taking our power energy to for oil. As long as we have a borrowed eye leadership, in 23, nothing will change. It will continue. So until we have our own eye, not a borrowed eye, then Nigeria will move forward. That's my take this morning. Good morning.
All right. Let me explain what Kelvin means by borrowed eye, because I know what he means. Fella had one song that he called BBC, Big Blind Country. And in that song, he draws an analogy. If you're listening. He has an analogy that says, in the country of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Okay? It's in the country of the blind, the one-eyed man. So, if the country is blind, how do they know that man with the one eye is an original eye? They say, nobody say, go borrow him. How do they know he can even see self? Because if all of you are blind and only the man with one eye.
You can't confirm anything.
You can't confirm. Fella was beautiful with his voice. How do you know that the man, the king with this one eye, is not be borrowed eye? Maybe he did an eye transplant from an Igbo person or something. But the symbolism of what he's saying, just like what he says in the equalization of trousers and pants, is like most of our leaders don't have Nigeria in mind. They're not deep thinkers. They want to borrow everything from the world, lock, stock, and barrel, without deep thinking and asking how it will apply to them. Because look, this so-called American democracy pattern that we've borrowed, it's not working. It's making politicians rich. Obviously. It's breaking them, but it's not working. We've been at it for only God knows how many years. It's not working. Rwanda, that it is claimed that they have a dictatorship, is 50 times now better than Nigeria. It's become a destination point even for Nigerians to go and rest. I can tell you here, without fear, that my next holiday is likely to be in Rwanda. They have this, I can see on the internet, they have this nice hotel that is almost like deep in the jungle. But if it's
very expensive.
It's a fine.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
About just to go.
Talk is what we do.
You know, the youth of Nigeria have historically been apathetic towards the electoral process. There's no way for the youth to participate in mainstream fields like oil and gas, banking, and so on. The youth are actively excluded from those fields. And so we just created our own way in tech.
Informed analysis. Reliable. Accurate.
We actually advocate you get your eyes checked at least once a year. When you go for an eye check, the routine things they do for you is to check your visual acuity. Visual acuity is how good you see. A lot of us don't actually know that we don't see so well. But because, like I said earlier, we can count money, we think we're doing very well.
Your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Waiting go kill a man, I believe no. Magic baby, I get thank you for Azza. I'm a party one, borrow the rapper. I shall the one do data. My mama call me later. She need fun, so this kind matter. Now me be my one and only comforter. And if I say no rubber, I'm on the go. My leg and the I go drop that. My brother,
From 11th November to 12th December, you will enjoy amazing discounts on a wide range of products, including exclusive flight deals, payment options, logistics, and lots more. Genuine products are cheaper at Konga, the e-commerce group you trust.
Today is a good day. A good day to take a walk. A good day to reach for your goals. A good day to finish reading that book. A good day to connect with your friends while doing the things you love. A good day to shoot your shot. A good day to enjoy life to the fullest with Malta Guinness.
Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
Everybody won't connect to something greater. Connect to the moment, the winning goal, to history. Una fit do am now. Watch the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 on.
Every day is a new experience for me here. And look, see how excited I was coming into this studio. It was like a kid in a candy shop. What I enjoy doing the most here, let me put it in my own words, is Dear Bumi, because it's relaxing, it's hilarious. And of course, I for the life of me, I would never miss doing programs with Sheriff in the morning. It's one of the best, that's what keeps me alive and going. I think the one that I would remember the most, believe you me, is the one I did with Made Kuti, Femi's son. Every time I looked at, every time I think of the young guy, I feel so inspired because I'm always thinking of tomorrow. I'm youth driven. I'm not saying I'm a youth, but I'm youth driven. Oh, the best thing about being a radio show host is when people hold your hand in public, they pray for you, they send you messages and appreciate what you're doing. Because it's, apart from it being a big job, it's a sacrifice. If you want to do this job well, it is a big, big sacrifice. I'm not known to be a liar. I'm somebody who, and the reason why I don't lie about certain things is I don't want to be caught out. Okay, so if I overslept, you hear me on radio saying, sorry I came late, I overslept. I don't want anybody telling me that this is what happened. I'm very conscious of that. So I don't think I ever lied not to be on air. I'd have called ahead to say, because I'm a professional to the core, and you can ask those who work with me. If I can't make it, sometimes I'd call Sharif in the morning and say, Sharif, let me, I'm tired. If I'm tired, I'm tired, So I don't think I've been caught out as such. I can't remember any time.
Liverpool are majestic. You can't coach against this.
City have to defend for 6 minutes. They do not want to attack this. Felon Mendy across into the penalty area, headed down by the Madrid players. Still Madrid hopping around City's penalty box. A chance could come for them. It's 1-1 on the night. It's 4-5 for Navigates. Here it comes. Is it 2-2? They are back.
Incredible. Well, one of the great nights as a radio football commentator, certainly. Was special. It was special. You could sense it. I literally could sense a potential comeback, and I wasn't surprised that it happened. But how I was still able to articulate my words after that goal came in, something magical. So one of those great nights.
Thanks, Alexander
Liverpool are majestic. You can't coach against this. I'm a sucker for trends. If he wasn't a Liverpool player, I would wear a jersey with Trent at the back. That was special. It was a free kick from about 38, 40 yards against Chelsea, a team I somehow don't fancy. It was special, and I fell off the seat. It's a classic. I don't think any commentator has been able to do that.
COVID-19, no?
Not me. Where did I get it from?
But our teacher said if you have body pains, headache...
What your teacher said. Let's allow Big Mommy go to the hospital and run some tests first.
I really don't have that kind of time to waste.
Our teacher said COVID-19 test is easy to take. You will be done in no time, so you can go home and rest.
Big Joe is here.
Big Mommy, Uncle Big Joe Sabi Rodo, make you follow who no road.
Hi, my name is Dr. Chinonso Egemba, the Aproko doctor. If you feel sick, go to the nearest health facility around you to go get tested, and please follow no road.
There you are, riding in silence, both deep in thought. I bet you the driver thinks this ride should have cost more. And you, the passenger, you are sure you are overpaying. Never mind, let's just stay quiet. Or you can both download InDrive and agree on a fair price beforehand. InDrive, people driven. The InDrive online passenger transportation aggregator is not a taxi service. Find more information at www.indrive.com.
Chef Winnie, aka Delicious Food.
It's your boy Cruz with Joe. I love cooking.
And my choice of cooking oil.
And my choice of cooking oil is Power Oil.
Is Power Oil.
My choice is Power Oil.
Use Power Oil. It's triple filtered. It contains omega-6 and 9, and it's fortified with vitamin A. Plus, it comes in different packs and sizes, so you can afford it without breaking the bank.
Power Oil.
How did I do?
You did great.
My little boy has talent, so I support him by taking him to auditions.
Your son did great.
Helping with his scripts.
Bow down to my flaming sword. Great job.
For nourishment, I give him Twisco.
Mom, I got the role.
Now, it's my turn to be proud of him.
Give your kids Twisco to support their big dreams.
Twisco, power your dreams.
Today is a good day. A good day to take a walk. A good day to reach for your goals. A good day to finish reading that book. A good day to connect with your friends while doing the things you love. A good day to shoot your shot. A good day to enjoy life to the fullest with Malta Guinness.
Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
When I finish downloading this show like this, I will go straight to Tayo's house to eat sweet jollof. Then enjoy this movie on YouTube. It's just that Tayo will now start disturbing me to turn on my Wi-Fi for him when he can easily enjoy data bonus with MTN for me. With MTN for me, you will get 100% data bonus and discounted data bundles just like that. What are you waiting for? Dial *121# to get started with MTN for me.
Bunga Yakata.
The biggest sale of the year, Konga Yakata, is here again. From 11th November to 12th December, you will enjoy amazing discounts on a wide range of products, including exclusive flight deals, payment options, logistics, and lots more. Genuine products are cheaper at Konga, the e-commerce group you trust.
This is football's biggest season. Welcome to the ultimate game on the planet. Qatar 2022 is here for every fan and every home from 20 November.
This is absolutely wonderful.
Get the DSTV HD decoder, dish, plus 1 month DSTV compact subscription for only 14,900 naira to enjoy all 64 matches of Qatar 2022 live in high definition, plus commentary in local languages only on Supersport. Here for every home in Niger.
Can I see them come true? Can they come alive for me? Yes, they can. Keep walking at it. Keep walking at it. Be it a business or a business idea. Oh, dreams, dreams. Nurture your dreams. Oh, dreams, dreams. You can achieve, you can achieve. Oh, dreams, dreams. Nurture your dreams. Oh, dreams, dreams. You can achieve, you can achieve. You can take the chance you get. Reach out for the sky. With the right foundation, you'll nurture your dreams to life. Dreams, dreams, nurture your dreams. Oh, dreams, dreams, you can achieve, yeah.
Enroll for the Transforming Nigeria Youth Program at bit.ly/TNY Dream and get your dream off the ground.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you.
A mother's love is unconditional. Nothing serves this love better than a bowl of Indomie. So, show some love with Indomie.
Bunga Yakata.
The biggest sale of the year, Konga Yakata, is here again. From 11th November to 12th December, you will enjoy amazing discounts on a wide range of products, including exclusive flight deals, payment options, logistics, and lots more. Genuine products are cheaper at Konga, the e-commerce group you trust.
December the 2nd, all roads lead to where it all started at the Tafawa Balewa Square. It is going to be exhilarating. One night in the presence of God that can change everything forever. Come, join global gospel ministers like Travis Green, Chandler Moore, Sinach, Dunsin Oyekon, Nathaniel Bassey, Donnie McClurkin, Moses Bliss, Phil Thompson, Mr. M and Revelation, Mercy Chinwo, Tokwe Alabi, Eben, Tim Hughes, Muyiwa Olariwaju, Eno Michael, Priye Odede, Onos Ariyo, and the Lagos Metropolitan Gospel Choir with your host, Paul Adefarasin, on Friday, December the 2nd at the Tafawa Balewa Square. Jesus, the exceptional one. Brace yourself.
Beat Sakpa with Jumia Black Friday. From November 4th to the 30th, you can get access to all those products you've had your eyes on all year at prices that will leave some change in your pocket. You also don't have to pay for delivery fees on thousands of products when you order above 1,999 naira. T's and C's apply.
Welcome to Uganda. Kampala International University, the leading private university in Uganda, is receiving applications for January 2023 intake. Apply for national diploma certificate, bachelor degree, postgraduate diploma, master degree, PhD in medicine, pharmacy, engineering, environmental management, international relations and diplomacy, law, surgery, anatomy, civil engineering, obstetrics and gynecology, human resources management, mass communication, electrical and mechanical engineering, as well as renewable energy. A discount of 50% to all postgraduate courses for the year 2023. Limited slots are available. Apply now online at www.kiu.ac.ug. Call us on +256 783 772 339 or +256 752 800 802 or email us at admissions@kiu.ac.ug for more inquiries. Kampala International University, the leading private university in Uganda.
If you love endless entertainment on the go, then Showmax was made just for you. Showmax is not a channel, it's a streaming app where you can enjoy the best international movies, live sports action, and intriguing drama series like Flawsome, anywhere, anytime. Follow four women as they face life's challenges. What brings them together is their sisterhood. Don't miss this powerful series, Flawsome. Subscribe now from 1,200 naira a month. Sign up at showmax.com.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Right, welcome back, and sorry for the abrupt and I've always told you about this. I like to use the local word, this engine. It could spring a surprise on you. Right, let's get down to business so that I can get as many calls as possible. I'll take the next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
They say change is constant.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. I want to assure people, by the grace of God, that there is going to be a change 2023.
Yes, sir.
Anybody that is boasting is going to win by crook or nook or whatever is just deceiving himself. Even in Lagos here, it was on television. I saw one name they call whether Dayo or Bayo. It's one of the leaders of APC saying whether they vote for APC or not, they will win. Whether it takes them to kill, they will win.
Really?
Yes. Their youth leader, either Dayo or Bayo or so. That's what happened. Let me tell you. There was a man in the Bible that said tomorrow he's going to do this, he's going to do party, he's going to invite every other person, and they will come and eat a merriment. In the middle of the night, the Bible says God required his heart, and that was the end of it. I assure you, anybody that wants a new Nigeria in this country should go out there and vote for new Nigeria. All the evil plans, God will destroy them by fire, and the new Nigeria will come up by 2023. No man, no mortal man can stop it. That
Okay.
is my state.
Thank you, sir. So, by what he just said, he hopes that God would visit such people.
Yeah, that's very sweet.
Yeah. But I think that once, I mean, if that happens, so be it. But I think we also have to have that resolved. Part of my fear is that those who think that, oh, what happened 4 years ago, we brought thugs to disrupt elections and so on and so forth, might be surprised what some of the voters might come out with in terms of arms and ammunition. That's where we are now. And I think the government should be concerned about that. People have been pushed to the wall. If some local urchins or political thugs think that they want to test the resolve of the people, they might just jolly well be in for a surprise. And as I'm speaking in parables, those who don't know what I'm talking about, there is no exclusivity to anything. It's important whether you are in any union at all or group of whatever, all this grand shakara, there is no exclusivity to it. What you know, others also know. Where you go, others go. Okay? We'll just be appealing to a lot of our urchins and saying to them, at the very least we can tell them is, where are your bosses, where are their children? So what do you want to do with your own life? The children are doing very well, getting first class and so on and so forth. You want to put your life on the line because of a vote, because of some political leader. They might jolly well be in for a surprise. That is the gut feeling that I have. And this, yes, it will be God at work, but it could be a physical manifestation because the resolve of people to make sure that their vote counts is amazing. Is amazing. The result of, and I had said before, some of the spokespeople of these parties concentrate more on showing off and whatever and saying, whichever way you like it, it must happen. Nobody has an exclusivity to anything. That's what life has taught me. Okay? Let's take the next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, Pastor Ladipo from Relay.
Uncle Jimmy, when people get into government, they come up with this sense of entitlement.
Yes.
That is why they can be so careless with words. Because they feel that nobody can remove them from there. And they don't even know that some of the words they speak are part of the things that is causing the problem. Because some of their followers can't even understand the meaning of those languages. When you use languages like jungle will soon mature, do you think about the common man who only understands jungle as a means of violence? These people should be cautioned. You don't use, we are going to win. You know, when Obasanjo used the word do or die,
yes.
till today, people are condemning that word. And now people are using even more words that are stronger and more harder than such language. It is terrible. I know that 2023 will spring up a lot of surprises. I just wish that INEC should embark on an advocacy on the use of language and words on campaign grounds.
Thank you very much.
God bless Nigeria.
Yeah, that is what Pastor Ladipo has said is most important. The rhetoric that comes from the party leaders, more so the spokespersons. And I agree, the jungle goes soon mature. I mean, you know, it's. I know it's an attempt to be on the streets, but it's not. It's not. Campaigning is not a matter of boasting. Campaigning, the subtle thing in a campaign is appeal. You should be appealing to people, you know, not bragging to them or giving some inclination that whether you like it or not, that's what it's going to be. What you do with such things really is to strengthen the resolve of those who are sensible and know that you can't, you know, you can't just say to me that this is what's going on. I must have a say in it. But we'll see how it goes. Let's take another one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, who's calling?
My name is Juliet. I'm calling from Aja.
Madam Juliet from Aja, what can I do for you?
Yes. The government said when they bring the naira notes, they want to track kidnappers. They want to get them. Now, Gumi said that they should not do that. If they do it, that those that they kidnap are going to suffer. Now, the kidnappers are now saying that they should give them the new naira notes if they want to release those in captivity. So what is now happening? I don't understand this Nigeria. Even that naira note self get as CB. Honestly.
You don't see him? You don't see the naira notes? Ah, she's a well, I haven't seen it. I've seen the photograph, but I need to feel the texture to make sure that at least it doesn't confuse our people. And new currencies don't actually have this kind of feel that we have. I don't know what material it is they use for printing naira notes now, but definitely not the kind of paper.
Okay.
This, I don't know if the new naira notes will be squeezable. Yeah, I don't know if the new naira notes will be squeezable. The kind of naira notes that you find in a bag at a checkpoint, or when they are sharing money at night from the various downfall drivers. Till today, the Lagos State Commissioner for Finance hasn't taken up my challenge to please come to the studio and explain the collection by these NURTW people, collecting cash on behalf of the government. We're not accusing him of anything. It's just to explain to us, how does this process work? Because every time I think about it, if we are padding budgets at federal level and doing all these things, surely sending people out to go and collect cash on behalf of the government would lead to some element of compromise. So we'd like to call on the Honorable Commissioner for Finance. A day's notice is all we need to come and explain to us, how this is done.
Salo.
We wait. Sorry?
Salo, that's his name.
That's his name? I didn't even know.
Hello, very brilliant young man.
That's good. So he should come and engage us. Why don't you write him a formal letter from the studio?
A formal letter? Okay.
All you need to write, dear Finance Commissioner, I am directed.
But you know that the commissioner is your friend. You can just call him to tell,
Which commissioner is my friend?
Commissioner for Information, Mr. Benga.
He's my friend now.
You will just give the message to.
I don't want to worry him. You should. Yeah, the guy.
It's me that I should worry myself.
I don't want to worry him. But they listen to this program.
Yes,
I know that for sure.
Yes,
and we keep saying we'd like the Commissioner for Finance to come and explain. What else can we do? And it's a bit of a challenge. We just want to know what goes on there. We're not accusing anybody of anything. Yeah, let's have another call then.
Yes.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, Jimmy. Good morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. Yeah, please, is it an open mic?
It's open mic. Say what you want.
Yes, I want to talk about the lady that stabbed, the wife that stabbed the husband to death.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go on.
Yes, I my observation about that is that I always see this around every now and then, that most people are not doing justice to this marital violence. Seriously, we are creating, instead of we think we are doing justice to it, we are creating more enmity among the couples. Because when it happens, we talk about it and we just leave it. We don't go to the root cause of what is going on. Marriage is not rosy. People should understand what marriage is. You can't be happy always. There has to be tolerance. There has to be acceptance. There has to be sacrifices. Two people coming together, you don't just expect to get in there and be happy always. Yes, I want to be happy. I want to be happy.
I understand, sir. Point noted, sir. Thank you very much. We don't have time anymore. 9:50, any minute from now, we'll be going. In the instance, what you have also said, going through that story, I'd like to say, unless somebody can contradict me, that a woman has rights in a marriage to say no. She has a husband doesn't, we need to understand that you cannot, under any instance, rape your wife. Because if you have something to do with a woman under circumstances where she hasn't agreed, it tantamount to rape. And for women, I tell you, once you notice a disposition of your husband, at the very least, go and document it at a police station. I don't know the details of this story. The woman could have done it, allegedly done it, out of defense. I don't know if she deliberately went to pick a knife, but she could have done. That's why, on the jovial side of things, I never approach a woman who is cutting meat or onion in the kitchen, because even by play, you never know in which direction the knife would go. You understand that? So there are many issues that are involved, and I'm proud to say that the Lagos State government has a very robust agency that can take care of this. It's called domestic violence. It's not just domestic violence as in if you have problems with your husband that have confounded you, it might not even be physical. You can walk up to them. Mrs. Vivo is there, Mrs. Oseni is there, Vavadini is there, Mrs. Oseni, so many of them. And more so, if you have a man who you have a child, you've had a child with him, married or not, and is not living up to his responsibility, go and meet those women. They will deal with him. Because I don't like this idea that women have. Okay, so the man, is done to do, you have a child, and then he feels he can do as he pleases. And of course, you then begin to worry uncles and boyfriends and associates and whatever. I gotta go. Time is gone. Sheriff,
yes, we gotta go.
This thing has eaten part of my time again. Do something.
We'll do something.
What
did I do?
Yeah, your guy here now.
I'm not, though.
Okay, I'll be back tomorrow with Mr. Falodun, who just turned 80, and we'll be celebrating him. And on Saturday at 9 o'clock, Kola Abiola will be here. Okay? And just stand by and see who I will bring next week. Not on Diabomio.
On Saturday?
No, next week. Everybody should just wait.
Okay. For Tuesday?
I didn't say Tuesday. I said next week.
Hey, you have Tuesday now. You have Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Next week.
And Saturday.
Next week.
Is it Peter Obi?
No.
It's not Peter Obi.
He will shut this place down. But I have a promise that he will come. But to get it, the schedule is so tight. But I'm sure he'll make
it. Would you like to have Bola Tinubu on your show?
Why not? Why not? Okay. The question is, would he like to come to my show?
Okay.
Because there are some questions that just have to be asked and argued and resolved.
What? Is that a threat?
It's not a threat. I'm just saying what will happen.
Okay.
Why did you ask me if I'd like to have Dino?
Dino Milai. Oh, well, I'd rather just say, why would you like to have Atiku himself instead of Dino?
Well, I mean, I don't mind having Atiku as long as it's in the studio.
Okay. We have to go.
Sheriff, let me go. Don't get me into trouble. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Bye.